Lee Varney is the co-founder of TotalMD and has been with the company from the beginning. Lee, could you give us a little bit of a background of yourself?
Yeah, well, I started programming on computers at about third grade with the first computer my dad bought me, which was the Commodore VIC-20. Anyway, since then, I've graduated from Arizona State University with a degree in computer information systems. And while I was at school at ASU, I also started working for Metasoft, and we developed medical software. And I really enjoyed working at Metasoft so much that I worked there another 8 years after I had graduated from college. Eventually, I became the lead developer of Metasoft and eventually led the entire development staff of Metasoft and Litech.
Okay. So what did you enjoy most? So that's when you got into software as a career, working at Metasoft. If you had to put your finger on one thing while you worked at Metasoft, what did you enjoy most?
Well, I remember my first project, which was Office Hours Professional. And that was back in 1996. I had to design and create the advanced scheduler. And I really enjoyed creating it. But even more, I found later than creating it, was I enjoyed seeing the thousands of offices using it and appreciate it. It felt like the hard work and time I put into it, often late at nights, and it felt like all that work I put in was appreciated. And I remember even going to some of the Metasoft shows. They would say, "Hey, are you the guy that created Office Hours Professional?" And I'd say, "Yeah." It's like, "Oh, we love it. That's great." It was such a great feeling, and it came to be one of the things I really enjoyed about creating the software.
Okay. Now, I know you started out with dental software first with Dentamax, and then a few years after that, you got back into medical. Why did you decide to get back into the medical market?
Well, when we started our dental software, Dentamax, it was such a huge success. The dentist office just loved it. It was easy to use, intuitive, and they enjoyed it. And we thought, with our unique background, with David and Landon, and we'd worked before in medical billing, it kind of made sense. We thought we could create the same type of software we created for dental, for medical, and it worked great. Easy to use, great price points. It's been very well accepted.
Okay. Is there anything special that you want to point out about the software and the company?
The thing I enjoyed about the company and the software. So the software, we find it's easy to use. The customers love it for that. Very intuitive and quick, to pick up on. About the company is it's a great place to be. We've got a very great staff, and they're fun to work with. It's fun to come to work.
Yeah, I agree. Well, any parting words before we let you go here?
I'm just grateful for the many customers that have supported us. Via their feedback, their comments, their praises via email for the staff and also for our software. It's been really great to have these customers with us. I also want to thank the staff. We have a great staff working here, very knowledgeable, as I said, and makes it a fun place to come to work.
Thank you, Lee.